Ever thought about immigrating to Canada? Well, you're not alone. Each year, thousands of people from all walks of life choose to call the Great White North their new home. The country's rich cultural diversity, thriving economy, and renowned healthcare system are just a few of the reasons why Canada ranks high on the list of desirable destinations for immigrants worldwide. But let's face it, immigration can be a complex process, filled with paperwork, legalities, and procedures that could easily make your head spin. That's where the express entry system comes into play. It's a system designed by the Canadian government to simplify the immigration process, making the journey to your new home smoother and more efficient. We won't dive into the details just yet, but rest assured, by the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of what express entry is all about. So if you're thinking about taking the leap, stick around. We'll break down the process for you. First things first, what is this express entry we're talking about? Well, express entry isn't a fast pass to the front of a roller coaster line. It's actually a system put in place by the Canadian government to manage applications for permanent residence from skilled workers worldwide. Think of it as a virtual pool where potential immigrants can dip their toes. Inside this pool, candidates create an online profile and are then ranked based on various factors such as education, work experience, and language skills. The higher your score, the better your chances of being invited to apply for permanent residence. It's not a lottery, but a comprehensive ranking system that ensures Canada is attracting the cream of the crop when it comes to skilled labor. So if you're a skilled worker with dreams of maple leaves and ice hockey, express entry could be your ticket to a new life in Canada. Sounds interesting, right? But how do you know if you're eligible? Let's find out next. So, you're probably wondering, am I eligible for this express entry thing? Well, let's break it down. The eligibility criteria for express entry are largely based on three key factors: skilled work experience, language ability, and education. Firstly, you need at least 1 year of skilled work experience in a job listed in Canada's National Occupational Classification. This experience must be full-time or an equal amount in part-time within the past 10 years. Next up is language ability. You must take an approved language test in English or French and score at least a Canadian language benchmark of 7 in all 4 abilities. Lastly, your education counts too. If you studied in Canada, you need a certificate, diploma, or degree from a Canadian secondary or post-secondary school. If you studied outside Canada, you need an educational credential assessment report. These factors, along with others, contribute to your comprehensive ranking system score. Now that you know if you're eligible, what's next? Let's dive into the process. All right, now that we've got eligibility out of the way, let's get down to the nitty-gritty, the express entry process. The first step is creating an express entry profile online. You'll need to fill in details about your skills, work experience, language ability, education, and other details relevant for immigration. Once your profile is complete, it enters a pool of candidates. Every few weeks, the highest-ranking candidates in the pool are invited to apply for permanent residence. This is known as receiving an invitation to apply, or ITA. Remember, your ranking is based on the comprehensive ranking system, which scores you based on your profile information. Higher scores increase your chances of receiving an ITA. Once you receive an ITA, you have 60 days to submit a complete application for permanent residence. And voila! You've navigated the express entry process. That's the process in a nutshell. But where can you find more information and resources? Stick around to find out. So you've got the basics. But where can you turn for more detailed information and support? Well, there's a treasure trove of resources out there for you to tap into. First and foremost, the official Government of Canada website is your go-to place. It's packed with the most accurate and up-to-date information on express entry. But don't stop there. Expand your horizons. Immigration consultants are another invaluable resource. These professionals have the expertise and experience to guide you through the process, clarifying any confusion and answering your burning questions. And of course, don't overlook the power of online forums. They are the perfect platforms to connect with others in the same boat. You can share experiences, get tips, and find answers to questions you didn't even know you had. And that's a wrap. With this information, you're well on your way to navigating the express entry system. Remember, Canada is waiting for you.